Hi guys, this is Erika, and in today's video I am answering one of your questions that was left on my video. You are the only one who decides the outcome, and I'm pretty sure it was from last week. But before we start, I just want to remind you that we are giving away a free course called How to Identify Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. All the details are down below. Also, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I would love to help you. You know what to do. All the links are down below as well. And yeah, sorry, he's staring at me. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Yeah. Oh, he's saying hi. He wants to be part of every video. He's my Velcro doggy. But anyway, so let's start with this video. So the question is, hi Erika, this is amazing. I have used your advice to get my SB and get rid of a third party. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. See, anything is possible. So if you are in a similar situation where you want to get rid of a third party and get your SB back, it's possible. If someone else can do it, you can do it too. We all have the same power within, right? But it's all about kind of setting that GPS location. This is what I want. This is my desire, this is my end, and just think from the end, and it's possible, okay? Sorry, I went sideways, but let's keep reading. So I have used your advice to get my SP and get rid of a third party, but please tell us how to manifest a baby. I've been trying to manifest my second baby for 4 years. Everyone around has gotten pregnant and has kids. From my cat, my best friends, basically everyone. Please help me out, Erika. I am getting desperate. Okay, awesome. So let's start with this. So yeah, congratulations on getting your SB, getting rid of third parties, right? And just tell yourself, I think that's really gonna help you. If I was able to manifest this and this, I can manifest anything, right? So once again, the main thing that we have to remember, this is what we're doing, guys. We're remembering who we are. We are literally remember who we are. We are literally part of God. We're God. We're part of God. We're one with God, with the creator of everything, right? And we came here to experience this. God experiencing life experiences through us. That's basically what we're doing. So I do believe we decided to come here to this 3D world to have fun remembering who we are. So whatever desire is out there that we have, the fun of it is like, oh, I want that. Okay, I'm going to use the power of I am who I am, right? The creator, to get it. And that's why we came here for, to experience life as the gods of our reality, as being one with God, the creator, right? That's why nothing is impossible. Everything is possible when you know that you're one with God, that there's a God within you, right? You are literally the God. That's why we say you are the God of your reality, because you're one with God. And I was reading Neville, I think it was The Law and the Promise, and he talks about how the fun of it is like when there's something in the 3D that is opposing your desire, right? That's the fun of it. It's you're changing the 3D by telling yourself a different story, transforming that illusion that we call reality, that 3D, transforming it into what you prefer instead. And the thing is, we think like, oh my gosh, this is a big circumstance. Oh my gosh, this is impossible. But no, when you start seeing life, the 3D, the circumstances as I am bigger than the circumstances, right? You can tell yourself, God is bigger than this circumstance. I am bigger than this. So therefore, I don't have to be worried about it. It's already mine. You know, it's all about having faith in who you are. That's why in the Bible it says, if you had the faith of the size of a mustard seed, you will have everything. You could tell a mountain move and the mountain will move if you really knew who you are. So I think really the main self-concept that we need to have is like, I am the creator. I am the source of every experience. I am bigger than any circumstance. I don't care. That's why also in the Bible, when they say like, you know, like you have to turn your cheek, it's not for you to be beaten up, right? Like what they meant was like when you turn your cheek, it means like you're removing your focus, your consciousness, your awareness from something. You turn your cheek and then you're focusing on something else. That's literally what we're doing. We're removing the focus from whatever the circumstance is out there that we don't prefer. And we put the awareness in the mind first, because everything starts within. The real world is within. By putting the focus, the awareness on the story that we prefer, on our preferred choice of reality, experiencing, reality living, right? But it's, again, the main self-concept is I am the only source. I'm the source of every experience. That's why I tell you guys, like, the world literally does really revolve around you, because you are the source. No one else can decide but you. That's why they also say, like, no one to change but self. That's what Neville used to say, no one to change but self. That's all we have to do, change the story, change our preference. So going back to your question, again, I feel like by, you know, knowing that you are the source and remembering, like, I was able to get rid of a third party, I got my SP, nothing else. Like, everything is possible for me. We need to stop seeing things as impossible, as a big circumstance, no matter what it is, what area of your life you're trying to manifest. It doesn't matter, money, love, appearance, like physical appearance, having a baby, having a fur baby, like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, if you desire it, it's yours. I've told you guys a lot of times how, like, it's impossible for you to have a desire if it's not already yours. It's already created. All you have to do is go to the end. That's what Neville used to say as well. Go to the end. Live from the end, right? Live from the end, meaning think from the point of view of that version of you that already has it, whatever it is. So again, going back to your question, how to manifest a baby. So I think the block here, the opposing story is I've been trying, and it's been 4 years. You have to remind yourself, we have to stop thinking logically. Remind yourself that the only thing that exists is now. And whatever story we're focusing on now, we have to keep seeing the results of that story. So again, turn your cheek, right? And stop focusing on the time and that you're still trying. What I would recommend you doing is, again, if I have a desire to have my second baby, guess what? I already have my second baby. There's a version of you that already has your second baby. So from her point of view, what will she be thinking? I love that I have 2 beautiful babies. I love that my babies get along really well, right? You can, like, imagine it like a movie. You know, with a movie, you can fast forward and rewind, right? You can think from that version of you that already has your baby, and you can fast forward, rewind. You can imagine yourself with your little belly, right? You can imagine that you're playing with your belly. I remember doing that with my daughter. Like I will push on my stomach and she will push back with her feet. You can imagine that. Or you can imagine that, like, you're already seeing your 2 babies playing together. You can hear your first baby saying, oh, I love my brother. I love my baby sister, right? Like, mom, like, can we have a third one, right? Think from that version of you that already has your beautiful second baby. But let go of the story. Let go of the logical mind of you thinking, well, I'm trying, nothing's happening. It's been 4 years. That's why they say get rid of the words of trying. Trying, I don't have it. I'm frustrated. I'm hoping. No, live from the end of, I love that I already have my baby. And again, you can imagine all scenes, especially when you go to sleep, but it doesn't matter what time of the day, right? Imagine throughout the day because it feels good. And what you're doing there, know that you're not just imagining it, you're literally tuning in to that version of you that already has your baby. And when you notice that you're having those thoughts of, oh, it's been 4 years, what? No, deny it. That's not my choice. Nope. I've told you guys how, like, imagine that when you're scrolling TikTok and you watch a video that you're not interested in, like when those thoughts come to mind, like, oh, it's been 4 years, not interested. And in that moment, there's so much power in that moment for you to like, no, I love that I have my beautiful second baby. I love that I'm so fertile, right? I don't know if you have an assumption that maybe, oh, maybe I'm not that fertile. Maybe like, I don't know. If it has to do with age, I don't know if, because, you know, there's that story of, oh, women at, a certain age, their fertility starts decreasing, blah, blah, blah. When you hear those stories, deny that. Don't subscribe. Say, no, I'm extremely fertile, right? I can get pregnant any time of the year, right? Deny the senses, those conversations. Don't participate. Don't be, or you can participate, but the most important thing is in the mind, you're like, no, I don't believe that. I'm so fertile. There are women that have had babies at 50 something years old. I think I've heard of a woman that had a baby at 70 something years old. So it doesn't, don't subscribe to like the age or the hormones or the whatever. No, I don't care. Go to the end. But yeah, you can have those conversations from, I am so fertile, right? Like I get pregnant so easily. I just think about a baby and I just get, like that story of like when we were very innocent, at least in Mexico, where I'm from, where like girls that were very innocent believe they will freak out if they kissed a boy. They were freaking out, oh, maybe I'm pregnant, right? You can, I don't know why I thought about that, but you can not joke, but like you can literally, yeah, like, but from knowing that you're the source, like, oh yeah, I kissed my baby, my baby, meaning my hubby, my SB, I kissed them and I got pregnant immediately. Have those thoughts, those conversations from the version of you that is extremely fertile. You can get pregnant really easily, and therefore you already have your baby, your second baby, your third baby. I don't know how many you want to have, right? But you can tell yourself that story. I could have 10 more babies if I wanted to because I'm so fertile. I get pregnant so easily, right? But it's all about dropping the story of, it's been difficult. It's been 4 years. I'm still trying. Now, when you notice your mind goes there, no, what? And go to the end. Also, I think the fact that everyone around you is getting pregnant, including your pet, I think it's that's the 3D telling you this is for you as well. I think we tend to be like, oh, well, they have it, but I don't, right? Like from jealousy or like, oh, it's not fair, right? But no, just the fact that you're seeing it in other people is because it's for you as well. So start seeing it like, oh, they got pregnant. I am too. I can too. That's me next, right? Think from you, if everyone is you, right? So if someone else is getting pregnant, that means you're getting pregnant. And by you giving it that meaning, it's all about the meaning that you give it. Then it's going to happen for you as well. But sorry, he's hearing noises outside. But if you're thinking from like, ooh, they're getting pregnant, but I'm not, what are you focusing on? I'm not getting pregnant. It's difficult. It's been 4 years, right? So again, you're in that assumption and you're choosing the story. You're over here where it's difficult and it's been 4 years. But when you're like, oh, they're pregnant. Oh, me too. Where is your focus on? The version of you that is already pregnant, that already has 2 babies, that has, you just have to kiss your person and you get pregnant like this, right? So it's all about awareness. Drop the old story and really, no matter what's out there, persist in the story of like, again, I'm already pregnant, or like, you know, having your first baby tell you like, I love my baby brother, baby sister, whatever imaginal scene, or imaginal like inner conversations. When you persist in that, regardless of what's out there, knowing that you're bigger than that circumstance of like, I cannot get pregnant, right? That's when the 3D has to match the inner story of, I already have my second baby. I'm really fertile. I can have 3 more if I wanted to, right? That's why Neville used to say as well. I'm quoting Neville a lot. That if one person has to move, or a million, or however many they will move for you to have your assumption. So start giving meaning, positive meaning to everything. Again, if everyone is getting pregnant around you, say like, oh, that's because I am too. I am next. I'm part of them, right? Instead of I'm not part of them, I am part of them. Ooh, maybe I'm already pregnant, right? Tell yourself those stories, give it that meaning instead of the other one that we're not even gonna mention anymore. But yeah, also at the end you said, please, I am getting desperate. We're dropping that story too, right? When the logical mind goes, oh my God, I'm desperate. Drop it. That's not me. What? Deny that. You're like, no. Because when we're saying I'm desperate, where is the story? Where is the focus? Where is the awareness on I'm not pregnant? And I'm still trying, and it's been 4 years, and everyone's getting pregnant around me, but not me. But we're dropping that story, right? So instead of I'm desperate, oh, I'm so fertile. Oh, everything I like, it's already mine. Everything I desire is already mine. Right? Again, go to the end. Tune into that version of you that is actually already pregnant. Right? Imagine that people are congratulating you. Imagine, who will you give the news that you're pregnant? Imagine that you're having those conversations, so they're like, oh my God, like congratulations. Or imagine that, I don't know, like you're at the park, like pushing the stroller, and your other baby's there too, right? Whatever imaginal scene that represents. And again, they can vary, right? It's like, again, it's like you're playing a movie. You can fast forward, rewind, but as long as it's the same story of I am the me that is meant to have another baby, that's all you have to do. But from the place of knowing that you are the creator, that God wants to experience you having 2 babies through you, right? That you're one with God, that you're bigger than any circumstance. By persisting in that, that's how you're going to experience your second baby in the 3D. Okay? So I hope that this video answered your question. I'm intending that it did. Remember that if you guys are manifesting something different, you just have to change the subject, but it's the same thing. But the main thing is knowing who you are. Claiming, because you are, of being bigger than any circumstance. Because you are. And that's how magic happens. That's how you manifest your desires. That's how you become part of the success stories team, right? You tell yourself that I'm already a success story. Everything I desire is already mine. I don't even have to try hard. I always get it right away. It's already mine. It's already done. So I don't have to worry. I just have to enjoy life and know that it's already done, right? So that's all we have to do. Okay, so again, I intend that this video helped you. Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much for all the questions. You guys know I love answering them. And again, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, you know what to do. Want to say goodbye? Want to say bye? Say bye. He's a haircut. Okay, love you guys.